Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Catch, and we're going to work on the, I got glue on there, on the Cruciform flip-flop journal. Sorry, my brain just draws a blank like that for, I don't know why, it's usually when I'm filming. Yeah, I got glue on there, but that's okay, it's going to be covered anyway. So what I thought we would do is some like pocket pages and things like that. So I have my mess here of things. And then, you know, we'll just see how many things we can get done in the journal. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I am having a wonderful day. Hugs and blessings to June, Mary, and Fern. Love you guys, and I thank you so much for watching my channel and making comments and all those things. That all helps my channel a ton, and I really do appreciate it, and I know I could not do what I do without you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope that you're all having a lovely day as well. So we're going to use, I guess I should show you this first. I did a new digital by request. I believe it was Barbara. So thank you, Barbara, who asked me to do this. I'm horrible with the name thing because, as I've told you guys a million times, when I read comments, I read them all, you know, kind of at the same time. And I get confused who asked me to do what. But anyways, she said, have you thought about doing a digital with just pockets? And this has a few background pages too, but it's mainly pockets. So just all different pockets that you can use in different journals, however you like. I added a couple of mushrooms just because they're adorable. So got that one. And this is a 12-page kit. There's, I can't remember how many pages of what. Well, I guess we'll find out. Isn't that horrible? And this one, I somehow printed it with the border. I don't know what I did, but you can print it bordered or borderless, however, because you're just gonna cut these all out. These ones all look like paper. I think it's 8 of the pocket pages, and then 4 pages of background, I believe is what I ended up doing. It might be 5 pages of background. Anyway, it's 12 pages. Mostly pockets, and they're decent size. I was trying to get that whole about a half a page. I didn't want them perfectly at a half a page because sometimes you might want to use one in a tall skinny journal or something. So, but I did, they're not super duper tiny or anything. There's a few small ones. Okay, so that's those. So we have 1, 2, 3, oh my goodness, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 background pages. So that means there's 7 pocket pages. So this is upside down to me. So these are just, they kind of remind me of grungy fabric. And that's, I ended up also making a grungy fabric kit after finding some neat, you know, backgrounds like these, because they're just fun. And in this kit, I included a couple of these like grungy paper pages because I did have someone, and again, I'm sorry, the name thing, asked if I had lined pages. And although this one is lined, it's a little bit more like a ledger type. This one is just, you know, lined. So anyhow, I included those just as a, you know, something fun that you can work with. And then I will show you the grungy fabric pages I did. We're going to use these for Friday's video tomorrow, I believe. I'm filming ahead, so I get a little confused on what day is what. But yeah, grungy fabric is what this one's called. The other one is called Pockets. And I said volume 1 because who knows, I might find more pockets and end up doing another pocket kit. I don't know. So anyway, this is the grungy fabric. These are super fun. A lot of them are kind of that red, white, and blue feel. And you'll see tomorrow we're going to do some things with that for the color combo. And I'll have a freebie for the color combo as well. So stay tuned for that. I think it'll be fun. All right, back to this. Sorry, I got completely taken away, but I knew when you saw this you would be like, where did that come from? So this is in the pocket, volume 1. that one about there. I don't know yet what's going to go in these. I kind of just work on getting them made and then, you know, make tags and whatnot to go in them. And this one is in the Cruciform digital. I'm sure you can tell because it has the cathedral on it. And that one we're going to put about there. So it will overlap this one, but I'm fine with that. Did I want it? I think maybe I had it the other way like this. And there's a reason. I'll show you momentarily if I can find all my little bits. So I thought I could put this back behind here. You know what might be kind of cool is to put that one all the way up to the top. We'll do it as a side tuck. Yeah, let's do that. And then this gentleman I was just going to put on here. And I have some other little bits that I'm going to add, but let's get some of this glued down. I'm glad I thought of that because this can go all the way to the top that way and then be a side tuck rather than a long tall tuck, but you could obviously do it any way you like. It is a nice day, nice-ish day here, I should say. No sunshine, so of course that's a bummer, but it's supposed to be in the 50s. I do have my heater going though because I'm freezing, which is not abnormal. And my tooth is fine. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody. It really would have been completely a breeze had it not been for the fact that I couldn't get it to stop bleeding that first day. And a couple of you mentioned tea bags, and I did think of that after I got it to stop. I was like, oh yeah, black tea bags are supposed to be good for that, to get it to stop bleeding, but I had not remembered that. So anyhow, I mean, I'm fine. It was just annoying. And it was annoying because it was, you know, later in the afternoon, I was hungry because I didn't, you know, get to eat a whole lot of anything. And then I still couldn't eat anything. So it was more of just an annoyance than anything. I mean, obviously I'm not starving to death, that's for sure. But, you know how you get hangry. So by 9 o'clock at night, I was like, I am going to have a piece of toast. Yeah. With some peanut butter on it. And I just took little teeny pieces off and ate it that way. And I had made soup for dinner, but it was like I drank some of the broth because, like I said, it just wouldn't quit. And so yeah, it was just ridiculous basically. Okay, so we're gonna put this one down here. These pocket pages are just the funnest because you can do them however you want, like any arrangement, whatever. You just got to think about what's overlapping and how you're gonna put something in the pocket basically. I don't know what my cat is up to, but it sounds like it's no good, whatever it is. He's a little stinker, that one. He was sleeping downstairs on, he likes to sleep. My husband got one of those massage chairs for his 50th birthday. But, you know, they're big, huge, ugly things. But anyways, it's kind of a faux leather or whatever. And it has kind of a bucket seat. He loves to sleep on that seat because it kind of holds him like a little bowl or something. And he was asleep when I was down there, but now he's up to mischief. I can hear him doing something. Hands are all sticky. Yeah, he can be a little pill, and he's been real good at it lately. I don't know what the dealio is. I just saw this sitting there and thought it might be kind of fun. Put a little piece behind the picture just for another layer kind of thing. like how it's all jaggedy. This was just packing paper, which is fantastic. Don't throw it away. I mean, you don't have to keep every piece, but you know what I mean. Just, it's good. You can make like pockets the same way we do book page pockets, or you can do like background. You could put it on here instead of like the tissue and things like that. So yeah, it's just a fun, if it's thin enough, it's you can do all kinds of things with it. So I like it. Anyway, adds a little bit of interest, especially if it's all kind of messy and stuff like this is. And you can get it pretty flat on there. And these are in my, I think it was People of the Past is what I called that. Yeah, yeah. Thanks to my friend Carol Laws. A little more. Got, of course, glue all over the picture, because why would I not? And then maybe a stamp or something. Use this, I have this Schedule D. I got it, I think, at a antique store. It doesn't totally stamp, like it's broken and stuff, but that's what I like about it. It just looks kind of cool. I don't even know what Schedule D means, honestly, so. All right, we're gonna take this piece of old letter. Do I want it this way or this way? I just wanted a little decorative something over here on this page. That's the side. Those need to be inked. I think I'm going to go that way. I like the writing, but I kind of just like the design on that. Just some little bits. And wherever I can, if I have an interesting piece of ephemera that kind of goes with the whole cathedral church thing, I will use it. But I don't have a ton of that, so a lot of it's probably going to seem, doesn't necessarily go, but hopefully it'll all be cohesive in the end. Not that it even has to be, but that's just kind of the way I like it to be. Okay, and then I thought this might look good on here. That's one of my Angel and Crosses laser cut images that I cut on my Glowforge. And I'm sorry, the other day I said Glowforge, and I have just assume everybody knows what that is. It is a laser cutting machine that I cut all these little paper images with. It just is super precise, and you can get some neat detail. So that's what the Glowforge is, a laser cutting machine. And you can cut anything on it except for metal. So you can cut wood, paper, what's that stuff called? Chipboard, all kinds of stuff. Vinyl. Yeah, so there's lots of things you can do with a Glowforge. I don't use it near as much as I probably could if I could learn how to do all the things on it. But I am, unfortunately, I'm actually gonna not always super tech savvy. I mean, I can get along with the things that I've learned how to do and I do consistently, like digitals or those kind of things. But Glowforge files have to be in a SVG format, and you have to know how to do that, and I don't. So most of the files I use are ones that I've paid for or whatever. So I think I was going to use this somewhere. Oh, this, I stuck this in this pocket without saying anything. This Carol Laws gave to me. So thank you, Carol. I really appreciate. She sent me the loveliest little package of papers for this journal, so I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, my friend. She's the best. I'm telling you guys, if you don't watch Carol Laws, go watch her channel because she does beautiful work. Beautiful, beautiful work. I want to put this somewhere, I just don't know where. Maybe it's right there. Oh yeah, it goes that way. I didn't realize that guy was standing up that direction. I was in tunnel vision. So yeah, that's what's happening with me today. So I put that in that pocket. I have no idea what I'm going to put in the other pocket. Let's see if we can find a piece of ephemera. I don't know where I set all the stuff. Oh my gosh, it's right next to me. Ding-a-ling. This all stuff I've cut out from the kit. I wonder if this will fit in there. See, these are more of those little papers that Carol sent. So sweet. Oh, no, I don't think that'll work. We need something smaller. Could use this. It's supposed to go in a different pocket, but it doesn't really matter. I'm afraid that'll get lost. Lost. This is another one of the pockets from that other kit. Where did I cut? This one might work. I think this direction's the best. Even though there's a little room down in there, like you could kind of tuck something else in there. I think I might do something like that. So this is one of the pieces of ephemera that comes with the kit. This little thing I got on Amazon. It's from Japan. It's a metal, basically a blade inside of there. So it just roughs up the edges, like that thing that Tim Holtz has that's plastic. I like this. And it's by Clover, and it's meant to cut your threads when you're sewing. But it works great to rough up the edges of. Probably not great for cutting thread now that I've used it for this, but that was its intent. I saw Nancy Pitter use one, and then I wanted one because I thought they were neat looking. Silly, I know. I know. Do I want anything on that? Got a little room down here too, but these little bits are in the kit too. You could even have that as a little pocket. Do I have? Let me see. Hold on. I think this one's too wide. Yeah. Does this one fit? Nope, too big. This would work. It's just a little tuck I don't know why, because I'm silly. Yeah, let's do that. That'll just be fun. Just a little fun thing. You don't have to obviously have millions of pockets, but it is fun when it works. So, sorry, I don't have a whole lot of stories today. I won't tell sad stories today. Should have never got started on that. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Gotta hold it a second because there's kind of a lift from, there's another journal part under their signature. And it's wanting to lift that whole thing up. Just knock down my paper towel roll. These are all printed on cardstock, so I think they're fine. They could be backed though. And that would be fine too. There we go. Yeah, I like it. And then I'm gonna put, where's the one I was gonna put? There it is. I like the top of this one because it's got this fancy ceiling and it kind of peeks out right there. So there's that, all ready to go. And then on this page, I'm gonna put this pocket, which we made together. This was the book page pocket when we did that day. And then I have an old postcard. This is vintage. I don't know what year, because it doesn't say. It's the Lady Chapel Altar, Chester Cathedral. But I thought it would be good to poke in there. And there's something in all the little pockets, because we have our tags that we made too. Just in case you didn't see, I will show you the tags we made. You could put a photo there too. That goes in there. This goes in here. So yeah, this was one of the book page pocket days. So if you see those videos and you're like, hey, I haven't watched those, go back and watch them, because then you'll, you know, get to see some different pockets made from book page. And you can make them from any paper. You could make them from packing paper, and that would be fun. I'm gonna put quite a bit of glue on here, I think, because this page is pretty fragile. I want to make sure it gets glued down well. I backed it with another piece to there just to make the sliding in and out of that postcard not tear it easily, hopefully. That's the hope anyway. You always want to get like the corners good and the front part there good, just so, because that's going to be a pocket and I need to figure out where the fold is so I can try to get it sort of centered. I think I got that very straight. So that's good. Okay, and then this postcard, I'm not going to do anything to it because it's got a really nice patina to it, but it's going to tuck right there. I hope I got that. It looks a little crookedy, but it might just be the pocket too. It's very possible. And this will go here. I think I did get it a little crooked. Well, it's on there now, so I can't decide if it's just, yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so then I thought I had another spot where I put some things. Oh, I think it's in the signature that I put, yeah, I put this pocket. I made a pocket from the left over from the last journal. Actually, I have these in my shop. They're vintage ads is what they're called. They're from an old railroad directory from the town I grew up in. And so it just, in the front, it had all these really cool ads. And I scanned them and put them into my shop, my Etsy shop. So they're called vintage ads, if that's something. And they're these colors. There's this blue, kind of a purpley pink, and then cream pages. And that's the way the actual pages are. But we're going to do a little collage on here. Can't remember exactly how I did this. Because it's not necessarily what that says on there, because it's all about railroad stuff, passenger trains and that. It's just more about the color. I liked the color of it. It matched this journal really well. And I basically did it just sort of like a coin envelope. Or not envelope, but coin pocket, which just got the two sides folded in that. And I just put that up there to strengthen it a little bit. Packing paper. Can't say enough about the packing paper today, apparently. It's good stuff. Okay. And that's in the kit. This is just some, I love numbers, from my statistics book. And then maybe, I can't remember how I was going to do this. Maybe I was putting it over here because I know I had these both together. Yeah, I think that's how it was. I'm just going to kind of rough this up, and it won't take anything because this is super fragile old paper. It just falls apart. Get a little. Supposed to be getting a new ink pad today because that one's getting to the point where I can't hardly. I just re-inked it, and so it is, I mean, it's working, it's fine for now, but I know that it's about to croak. I keep putting distress refresh and all that on it, and it's just not. That's this stuff, I don't know. I don't know that it really does anything. A lot of people say water, but the problem is that that's oxide, and I don't want to ruin the pad, make it all oxidize, you know, because I don't think that'll help, but I don't know. I've never had a lot of luck using water on those. Then it seems to just really end up drying out. So I have a rub-on and a stamp. I think I might put the stamp on this side and the rub-on right here. I think that'll work. Just a little, I don't know, little collage-y deal. No biggie. Like I said, I really just liked the color. And I just got these rub-ons at the dollar store. I was shocked because a lot of times I don't like the things that they have sticker-wise and stuff. I don't know. They're just not something I usually like, but these were kind of cool. It's going to stay right there. It's already sticking. These ones seem to work pretty good. I used one on something the other day, and I don't remember what now, but it came off pretty easily. And you can usually tell because part of it, if you haven't used them before, you can see it sort of peel away from this top plastic. You might be able to tell. I'll show you what I'm talking about. See how it's a lot lighter? That means it's stuck to the paper now instead of the plastic. And if you peel it off too soon, you'll often just break it apart. So try not to do that. This one's being a little more difficult than the last one because I said they're easy. Isn't that always the way? Of course. Sometimes when you start to peel it up, it might go, but hold it where it is, because there we go. So, see, they are fun. Very fun. And then I'm just going to glue that there, and we'll put one of Carol's lovely, I don't know if I'll do something to these, because I thought about putting paper on here that you could write on, but I don't want to lose those. So I think they're probably just going to go as sort of decorative pieces, and then Fern can do what she likes with these. This one is spoken for this journal, so yeah, she can decide if she wants, you can put a picture or something, I suppose. I don't know. I just don't really want to cover up those images since they're kind of the whole point. I love them. We had the coolest church. Well, I showed you guys that picture of the two churches. There were a couple of cool churches, but the main Catholic church, not a cathedral, but Catholic church up in Virginia City where I grew up, is lovely. I love to see all that fancy scroll work, and I don't know which way I want this. It opens this way. Let's look that way. Okay, and I might put something else in there, but for now, that's what I'm doing. And then I have this page over here with another one of our book pages. So I think that's where we will go ahead and put that. It's the other side of this same page. And then I have another old cathedral postcard. And that's about it for ephemera that I have. So I might end up moving that postcard somewhere else if I make a card to go in here. But anyway, this is one of the pockets we made. I just added these craft tags. That's all I've done. So I think I'm just going to glue that on there like that, you know, 3 sides. I might want to strengthen this a little too. I don't want the postcard to just tear that. So let's put a little something on there. Try to get a semi-straight piece of that. Torn. Whoopsies, that wasn't fantastic, was it? You can always cut that. It's not going to be seen, so. Okay, so that will just go right on there. And then we can just cut some off the bottom. And that will give us a little extra oomph to that. Not have to worry about, hopefully, worry about it tearing. All these old papers, you can't ever be certain, but the wind's starting to pick up. That's going to be Easter. Supposedly the wind's just going to howl all day, so that won't be fun. I remember those days with my kids, because when they were little, we were in Nevada still, And it happens here too, but it was real bad in Nevada a lot of times on Easter. Oh my goodness, the wind would blow and they'd be out trying to hunt Easter eggs, and oh my goodness. Yeah. My dad tried to take me a couple times to hunt Easter eggs. And I say a couple of times because I would never do it. I remember one time I went out, because it was at this old hospital up in Virginia City. They used to hide them all over the lawn. And I did it once. But I wasn't very aggressive. Well, I mean, I'm still not. So, and some kids are extremely aggressive getting Easter eggs. So anyways, I was like, I'm good. I don't really need any. So he gave up on that. We'd just do a little egg hunt in my living room, and that was my egg hunt. But my kids were a little more, they'd go hunt eggs at their church and all that. Yeah, I don't know why that's just not my thing. I was born an introvert. There is no doubt about that. Okay, that looks good. I'm just going to slide this in there, because that's where that's going to go. And then, what are we at? 37 minutes. Okay. And then these are going to go in here. For now, I don't know yet exactly what I'm going to do to those, but I will do something. And we're going to put some music on here. Did I decide? Yeah, I think it was this way. I had it sort of laid out, but then I moved everything. I don't want to cover up this book page entirely. Oh, I know what I was going to do, though, first. I'm vaguely remembering now. I want to put this blue paper along here because I don't like that strip where there's nothing. So this blue is in the Cruciform kit. I also have the grungy blue wallpaper that goes really well with this kit too. Same like tones of blue. Got lots of grungy stuff in the shop now, so. I like it. I hope you guys do. You seem to. I know everybody's got a different styles, and that's awesome. Awesome, awesome. And then this, I think. That away. So this I also did in that book page, that last book page pocket video, if you're wanting to know how to do that. This I'm going to put on here like a pocket. So I do want to put just barely a thumb notch, because I don't want to cut a lot of that, but just the idea basically. Is that the middle? I mean, that's nothing, but I just want, just so when the item isn't in there, you know, it's a pocket. I really just don't want to cut it any more than that. And then I found this in, where did I find this? Oh, it's in the old hymnal that I have. So I thought that would be kind of cool as a journaling card to put in that pocket. And I'll just, back it because it's just on writing paper. This is out of the fly papers or whatever they're called, the end papers in a book. Scissors. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought that's kind of fun. I don't know. And I really don't think I'm going to do anything to this. I just think it's fun to find those pieces of ephemera in old books and hymnals and wherever. Except I am going to do like kind of tag corners. I love it when I find old notes, old things like this. Especially because everybody's handwriting was so much better than mine. I signed my paperwork at the dentist the other day, and the girl, she's a young girl, probably about the age of my daughter, and she was like, "Oh, your signature's beautiful," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I think it's a train wreck, but thank you." Shaky hands, and I couldn't hardly see because I didn't have my reading glasses. But it was cute. I think we all kind of don't like our own handwriting. We always tend to like other people's handwriting. At least that's how I, judging by hearing other people say stuff about their own handwriting. I just think that's fun. I like that. It has that, again, that stacked paper thing that I like a lot. So there is that. And I think that is it for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Got quite a bit done. It helped because I had everything kind of laid out. So we did that pocket page, pocket here, little pocket here. And then this pocket page, I mean, it's just one piece of ephemera, but it's got lots of pockets. And then we have this pocket, which again, I will probably put another something in there. I just don't know what yet. And this pocket that has the 2 tags that I will decorate. I just don't know what I want on them. And then our postcard back there. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and we will chat again soon. Love ya. Bye.